is about getting children ready for writing in the early years, and so parents think, let's sit them down and get some letters and do some writing. Okay, that's not playful, and that's going to make children actually not want to write. So we've got lots of children that are also reluctant to hold a pen, but you can do things that are more fun. And one of the things you can do is to make a ball with paper. So we're going to try to test right. That helps right, because there's lots of scrunching. So Michelle, you can do some demos and help with this. So I've just got, junk mail, stuff that you might find in the bin, a bag like this. This is a good way to get it started. I had thought something was in there. So young children will find it hard to rip paper. You can rip it. But this is starting my ball, bits of paper. Oh, there's some good strips. And now we're going to wrap them up, and we need some tape to put it on there. For little people, this takes a lot of coordination, and they're going to need a lot of assistance from you. So I'm saying masking tape because we've got some strips here we prepared earlier, because little people can actually pull the masking tape off. It takes a lot of effort, and you've got to say pull down and rip, and a lot of practice, and yes, you'll get a lot of this action that goes on like that, but it's a skill that they can learn to help with fine motor control. Well, look at this big one, we can put it round and round and round and round, and we're making a ball. So you think, why would we make this ball? Because it's fun. It's something that you can then go and play with, kick around outside. People scrunching paper, doing anything where you're filling something up with paper is really good for that hand and that fine motor control, strengthening little hands.
And that helps for writing.
That helps to get ready for writing, especially if they don't want to write.
Yeah.
So scrunching up paper, you can stuff it into like an old sock and make a puppet.
Yeah.
You can do other things, put it into a paper bag, put eyes on it and call it a dog.
Yes.
So there's lots of things you can do with scrunching paper, a really good thing to do. Ripping paper is actually a pre-scissor skill. So if they haven't got control of scissors, this is a good place to start.
Yeah, it sounds good.
And another reason this is good is because you'll have little people that discover they're really into throwing things. And this is called a schemer. So they decide that they love throwing things. They probably love running around. They love throwing things. Sometimes they like throwing things like blocks and rocks that we're not so keen on them throwing for obvious reasons. So making a ball out of paper is a way to say, okay, I can see that you really like throwing, but someone's going to get hurt. What can we throw? We can throw a ball that was made with paper. We can throw rolled up socks. We can throw balloons.
Mm-hmm.
What can we throw around that's not going to hurt someone? So this is a way of saying yes to their desire to throw instead of no, because if you get told no, what happens is that's all you can think about, and you just want to throw things more.